Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, tested by the potion, loving this devotion. Live it up, sweet emotion. Every time, every night, you and I on a roll. Switch it up where I'm going. Stay on the fly, just in time, know the right way to go. I'm on the road, it's my time, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run this show. You always take me so high, you always make the highlights. I love the way we vibe, you're like a centerfold. Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, tested by the potion, loving this devotion. Ooh, that sugar. All I want is satisfaction. Make a move, baby, you got nothing to lose. Give me that good reaction. Gonna make it right, little like an offer I can't refuse. I'm on the road, it's my time, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run this show. You always take me so high, you always make the highlights. I love the way we vibe, you're like a centerfold. Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, tested by the potion, loving this devotion. Ooh, that sugar Ooh, that sugar Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, tested by the potion, loving this devotion. Ooh, that sugar, just my kind of heat. Ooh, that sugar. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion. Ooh, that sugar.
Pop, 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 julep. Pop, 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 julep. Pop, 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 julep. Pop, 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 pop. Woo!
Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome to GameTechUK and welcome to some trucking On the Xbox, yes. If you haven't already seen my videos, I am currently on my Xbox, but I'm playing Euro Truck Simulator 2. I can also play American Truck Simulator as well. If this is your first time stumbling across this magical idea that we've got, there are 2 videos in the description, and they're 2 very, very, very important videos. I will tell you exactly how to do this. We'll talk about it throughout this stream as well, and if anyone's got any problems, then we can talk about that. But there's 2 videos where I spent a lot of time. One of them is 10 minutes long, but it took me the entire day to construct, so I've tried to put it in a format where you just follow it all the way through, and you can have Euro Truck working on your Xbox. This is not a trick. Someone left me a message going, oh, it's green screen. It's not a trick. I don't need to lie to get your view. You're here, aren't you? Because I'm telling the truth, because I'm showing you that it's possible. So yes, On the Road looks great, yeah. So yeah, we're just going to play. Now I must put a very, very small, what's the word? Caveat? Is it caveat? Playing this is through GeForce Now, which is streaming. You're streaming the game using the GeForce Now system. The problem with that is, and you can crank the graphics right up, you can put the quality right up, but there is a small problem that could arise in this stream, and that's that I'm not only downloading and sending information to GeForce Now, I'm also downloading and uploading to you. That's a lot of stress on the internet. So if it becomes clunky, if it becomes a bit sort of broken up, that's the reason why. In them videos in the description below, I'm not streaming in them, I'm just recording. You can see it's absolutely sweet. So downloading at a high quality and uploading with the game, downloading, streaming to you in 2K as well. I was going to put it back to 1080p, but I've got my settings so sweet I just don't want to touch them. So yes, that's what we're going to do today. As you can see, it's not a trick. Please don't think that I'm here trying to waste your time, waste my time by pretending it's on the Xbox. It's on the Xbox. When I say it's on the Xbox, you can't go to the store and I'm getting messages, well, I can't find it on the store. It's not on the store. You're streaming it for a gaming service. And them 2 videos will tell you exactly how to do that. How are you? And we're just going to play. We're just going to do... I started up a new save for this. So I've got no money or trailer or truck or anything. So we're just going to go to the job market. That's what we're going to do. How are you, though? How you playing it on console? 2 videos in the description. The first 2 videos will show you exactly how I'm doing it. How are you anyway? It's on Xbox-ish. It's on everything. I can put this on my phone if you wanted to, but we're playing it on the Xbox, using the Xbox controller, and yeah, getting extra value out of the Xbox. I mean, bloody hell, you've pretty much... A lot of people buy a PC to play Euro Truck and American Truck, even though they've got the Xbox. You don't need to. You can get it working on there. That's why, yeah... Who would think you'd be good enough at editing to work a green screen? Oh wait, did you used to watch the channel ages ago? No Convoy, no, because that's even more stress on the internet. Yeah. Oh, that's nice, Brownie. Yeah. Well, this is the S, by the way, so it does work on old gen, it does work on your standard Xbox, it does work on the Xbox One, it works on the Xbox One S, it works on the Xbox Series S, it works on this Xbox Series X. They've got a terrible branding, haven't they? So, let's go to the job market. Let me just say some very quick hellos there. Get the truck out of here. Hello, Daniel. Lakers, we've got Bubs, Stephen R, Matt Wood, Brownie's here, Alan Reed. Do I think this is the future of gaming? Yeah, this will be the future of gaming. Not GeForce Now, not Euro Truck, but streaming your games. Yeah, will actually absolutely be the future. Yeah, absolutely. Leo, 2 videos in the description. Watch them. Hello, M4. Does it work on Xbox One? Yes, it does. Hello, Owens. Hello, Clark Little. Are your batteries okay? What, for my heart? Or what batteries? You don't need to Google GeForce Now. You just need to watch the video in the description. It'll tell you exactly how to do it. Right, let's get on with it. Let's get on with it. So, as I say, because it's a streaming service, this game isn't installed on my system. It's streaming. So that means I'm using the internet, which is already quite an ask anyway, to stream the game in high quality. Plus, I'm streaming to you as well on YouTube in 2K, so I must have to just put a little thing there saying, look, if it's stuttery or the picture breaks up, that's why. Okay, so let's go to the job market. Let's go, and you can see I'm on the controller here. Let's go to get a quick job, and we'll go from the UK, and we'll have, what should we have? Let's just have anything, really. Let's have this one. To Belgium. And it's so cool that, I know it's through a streaming service, I know that, and I understand it all, it's fine. But the fact that we are now in the game, on the Xbox, I think is amazing. Yeah. What exact console are you on right now? Yeah, the S. But it won't make any difference. The graphics won't be any better on the S, because you're streaming it for a browser. A browser's a browser. You're not installing the game. You're not playing the game. You're not installing the game or having it on your system or hosting it. Someone else is hosting it for you. I'll put it up to 1980. We've got everything is on high. Yeah, there's everything is pretty much up as much as it will go. Yeah, all good. It could work on PlayStation. The problem is with PlayStation, it's got its own browser, and that isn't supported. If it had Edge or Chrome, you're laughing, absolutely laughing. Yeah, it'd be totally fine. Right, let me put this full screen, and we'll do some driving. Okay, here we go. So like I say, I've messed around with the controller as well. If you go up on the D-pad, because this works out the box, you just plug it in and it finds your controller. You don't need to go through and set it all up. It's totally fine. But let me just... that's fine. Let me just make that full screen. Yeah, so you can go in, because don't forget you're not playing an Xbox game, you're playing a PC game, so you can go in and change anything. So ordinarily up on the D-pad, if you want to go out to third person, you have to scroll all the way through. Well, I've set up left on the D-pad to take me immediately back to the cockpit. Also, if I'm looking left or right for traffic, I don't have to try and center the camera. I can just go blop on the left and away we go. Yeah, exactly, Vibe or Edge, yeah. Right, now bear in mind I'm not only streaming this game from GeForce Now, I'm also streaming to you in 2K. It's a lot of load on my internet, but it seems to be alright. If it does get a little bit jerky, like I say, that is the reason why. If you watch the videos in the description, you'll see that there's absolutely no issue with quality on this game at all. None at all. It depends on whether... yeah, it depends on whether Eurotruck works on Steam Deck Lawyer. Yeah, it just depends really. I'm going to get one for the channel just to show you what it all is. Oh, nice, Pete. So we're only going to be here. We're only going to be here for the about an hour just to answer questions. Yeah, but either one, Vibe, Edge or Chrome. Yeah, either one. Yeah, it does work on the S, yes. Yes, it does. So, what a great day to be not only streaming Eurotruck on the Xbox. I mean, no more do you have to wait for non-existent DLC on Truck Driver. No more do you have to put up with bloody On the Road. You can go and get what we all want, which is American Truck and Eurotruck. And bearing in mind, Eurotruck is £3 at the moment. £3! Crazy. No, that, yeah, look. There's no delay, look. I don't know whether you can sort of work it out by looking on screen as well, look. There's no delay. It's pretty good, isn't it? Now, that's going to be dependent on your internet, though, as any streaming service will be. Yeah, as any streaming service will be. Where am I actually going? Oh God! Whoa! Yeah, stop! I forgot we was in the UK. The only thing I don't get with this is having to pay for the game, then pay to play it. Well, you're paying for a service. It's a service you're paying for. You're not. Yeah, it's a service. GeForce Now isn't going to host and give you service for free, are they? That's how you're playing it. You're basically renting a PC. Right, I thought I was in Europe there for a minute, so I was on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, this isn't too bad at all, and I'm streaming as well in 2K. I'm actually streaming in 2K and playing it from GeForce Now. But yeah, links in the description. I know I left the trailer behind, so you can see there's a little bit of lag there. That's because I'm streaming as well. Yeah. Couldn't get controller working. You just plug it in and go to controller. Yeah, you have to choose that you have to tell it that you're gonna play on controller. How'd you get this on the? If you follow the instructions in the 2 videos and just substitute your phone for the Xbox, but you will need a controller of some sort to play it. But you can get them controllers where your phone sits on top of the controller, which is great. It's an option, Pivers. You do whatever you want, sweetheart. Yeah, I mean, don't forget you can pay this for free. You don't have to. Oh, the fucking trailer was right there, wasn't it? You don't have to pay for this service. They do a free one, but you can only play in 1 hour chunks. See, that's my internet doing that. Don't worry about that. That's not the game. That's the internet. I actually left the bloody trailer behind. Oh God, we're gonna have trouble now, aren't we? Yeah, this is just one option, Pivers. It's not the option. You do whatever you want to do. Some people don't want a PC. Some people have already got an Xbox that they're absolutely happy with. Why not utilise what you've got there? And like I say, you don't have to pay for GeForce Now. They will let you have it for free, but you might have to wait in a queue, and you can only play for 1 hour chunks at a time. You can log straight back in, but if you want to do it on the free, then lovely, you can do it. Why did you say in the first video that you couldn't get ETS working? Yeah, well, I couldn't, but now I can. Yeah. I don't know what it was, it just wasn't working at the time. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's all good. Yeah, of course. People have left me messages on the videos. You can imagine it's been quite a busy video, and people have left me messages going, you know, this is useless. I've got a PC. That's fine. It's not for you. The video isn't for people with a PC already. The video is for, you know, don't forget, I've built up a community on the channel of people that like trucking games. So every time a trucking game comes out, every time an update comes out, I'm on it, and so I know that there's a huge lump of people out there on Xbox, on PlayStation, and they always say, oh, if only we could just get Euro Truck on console, and then when we wouldn't have to put up with these sort of terrible copies that are trying to happen. That lagging, that's my fault. Look, spotty connection, because I'm streaming at the same time. So yeah, I'm going to be pushing it to its absolute limit. So I apologise for that, and I thought it might happen. Yeah, you can log back in, but it might have to wait in the queue. Yeah, but it's free. Yeah. Come on, baby. This is my fault because I'm streaming in 2K and trying to download the game as well. Right, let's quit the game. Make sure that we're not downloading anything. No, we're not. That's fine. Let's log in and try it again. Thank you, old school. Yeah, that's all it is. I've been getting a lot of comments from people. Oh, you're bullshitting. That's green screening. Oh, why would I want to do that? Why would I want to? It's just an option. It's just an option. That's all it is. And like I said in the first video, you could essentially download the demo of American Truck, use the free service, and play this for free if you wanted to. Or you can do what Piver said and just go and buy a PC. Whatever you want to do. It's all about choice, isn't it? Oh, nice, Nick. Nice. Yeah, the early Xbox has got the right browser, so yeah. It's not on Xbox. It's just streaming it through. It's just streaming it through there. I've confused it by logging out. It's not a problem. Here we go. No, steering wheels don't work with GeForce Now, which is a shame. All I can say is that it does actually play quite nice with a controller, but unfortunately, yeah, it doesn't work with steering wheels. It's unfortunate. So you can see your Steam opening up in the background. Look, that's GeForce Now running my Steam library, but it's not installing it on the Xbox. It's not installing it on my PC. It's hosting it on their servers. That's what you're paying for. Yeah, that's what you're paying for. You might need a mouse as well. It's not going to be absolutely a smooth process, is it? It's going to be a little bit clunky to get it working. I'm just plugging my mouse in, by the way. Yeah, it's not going to be absolutely smooth as. But it works absolutely fine once you get it in. Like I say, the thing that I'm pushing my luck with is the fact that I'm using the service across the internet, of course, and I'm streaming as well. So I did sort of think to myself, you're really pushing it here, really pushing it. It's either gonna run like a dog, look terrible, or not play at all. Actually, I've had GeForce Now for quite a while, and I got it when Cyberpunk come out on the PlayStation. It looked a bit shit, didn't it? So I got GeForce Now to play on my PC, and it worked lovely. And I thought, oh, I'll stream it. And I streamed it, and it was like, and I didn't remember that until I set the stream up for this. I thought, oh shit, what if that happens again? Now, I've got lots of mods in my mod folder. The mods work fine as long as they're from the Steam Workshop, but every time you go in, like I mentioned in the video, you have to wait for them to download, so that's not a problem. Yeah, definitely, Ryan, that's what it is. Yeah, can I use a keyboard on my Xbox for this game? Yeah, you have to use a keyboard to log into your Steam account the first time. Yeah, keyboard. I didn't think you absolutely needed a mouse, but yes, it makes it a lot easier. Right, so it's kept my settings this time because I'm still logged in. Cool. So you can see it's the full game because the game isn't on. I need you to get your head around this. The game isn't on Xbox. You're playing it through a browser. It's on PC. No, I got 6th in the end, but it was a bloody good race, Shane. Yeah. Will we ever see it come into PlayStation? Well, again, to reiterate and sort of repeat myself, it's not on Xbox. Will this system come to PlayStation? Yeah, if they get a Chrome or an Edge browser, absolutely, yeah. You don't need to play this on Xbox, you have it on PC. Yeah, I do, but other people don't. And, you know, the channel is not only for messing about, it's for, you know, an informative sort of place to be, isn't it? So, yeah. Right, where am I? I am taking this. Where's it taking me, then? Is it this? No, it's not that one. No. It's not that one. Is it this one? Yeah, must be this one then. Have you done a video on your ETS mods? I haven't done. Yeah, I haven't done. I could do though. Oh, here we go, over on the left, look. But you can see graphically, you know, it all looks good. Look at the resolution in the mirrors. That's not something you'd usually get on Xbox, is it? No, same truck, isn't it, Random? So you can use the controller for that. Nothing beats those now, I know, Reese. Online convoys, yeah, definitely. I won't do them on the Xbox because, again, you know, when you do an online convoy, you're sort of hosting the lobby. Well, you know, I'm already streaming the game, or I'm already streaming to you. It just pushed my luck too much with the internet. Yeah, different drop. Oh, that's all right. Yeah, that's not a problem. It's not actually setting me up on the sat nav, though, is it? I don't know where I'm actually going. Yeah, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Maybe it didn't get a chance to save it. Where am I actually going? That's the question. Oh, that's cool, Gordon. It's not every game, no. GeForce Now has to support the game. Yeah, which it supports loads of games, but not every game. Let me... Yeah, but where's me sat nav? Where's me bloody sat nav? Oh, here it is down here. Okay, yeah, that's cool, that's cool. Yeah, I think it must have loaded a previous save, Parry, yeah. So, what questions have you got about this service, about the game on Xbox? Let's get it out now while we're chatting. Oh God, Pete. Pete's got work to do, look. Thank you for joining me, by the way. Oh shit, M4. Well, I mean, you could always get, I mean, bloody hell, an Xbox is cheap as chips now, isn't it? Especially the old one, if you did want to do this. Aloy's there. Hey, webcams. Now, don't forget, I usually play this game on steering wheel, so I'm not the best at this on controller. They're back. Thanks for last night. Oh, is that why you had to go, Shane? Bloody hell. No, ACL, not under this system you can't, no, because the GeForce Now doesn't support wheel, unfortunately. It might do in the future. The Chrome browser, the Edge browser, what we're using here, that system is in beta for GeForce Now, so hopefully it will improve. Yeah, you get mods for that. I just haven't got a mod for this particular truck. Yeah, the sound was never a strong point with Euro Truck. Is that Pivers, is it? Probably. But you can see the really slight inputs on the steering wheel. I mean, it's actually quite an enjoyable experience on controller. It's not horrible. Yeah, it's not horrible. She's a fox, literally. She's a fox. Well, you can play it now, James, because it's not actually coming to console. You're just playing a streaming service from PC, basically. Yeah, that's all we need is for the PlayStation 5 to support Chrome. Use the free one, James. And like I said in that video, I'm not sponsored by anybody for this particular task. This is just something that I discovered, and I wanted to share with you. You know. But you can see, you know, and I can turn the graphics up better than this. I can turn the bitrate up better. But I'm streaming as well. I'm streaming in 2K as well. But it's not bad, is it? And it's more than playable. I mean, there's nothing wrong with what we're playing here. You're not substituting. You're not losing. It's like I'm playing it on the PC, which is amazing, absolutely amazing. Well, you won't be able to play Truckers MP because that's an external mod that you'd run through your PC. You can play Convoys in the game because that's in the game, but you can't do anything that you would need a PC for. Yeah, you can set up Cruise. You can set that up. Yeah, this process is not going to suit everyone, and I'm not trying to suit anyone. I'm just trying to give you options of what you can and can't do. How does the game save your progress? Through the Steam Cloud. Yeah, there is cruise control on ETS, yes. Yeah, like if you go over different areas, you've got different planes flying around, and it's a really good game. Oh, thank you, Stephen. Yeah, that's all I wanted to do. Yeah, don't try and think anything into it. It's just me showing you another option. No, it doesn't, Adam. No, you're gonna have to use controller like this. But you can see, look, it's not like oh, it's all over the place. Look, it's really smooth on the controller. Well, when you go into the game, it asks you the first time, you know, do you want mouse steering, do you want controller? You just choose controller, and everything works on the controller. Everything, even the views, everything's all set up. You don't have to do nothing. Steam password. Oh, Camman. Oh, I don't know. Maybe that is the wrong password then. Yeah, it just kicks it back. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. Must be the wrong password then, mustn't it? Have you played this off screen? If so, how does it run? Yeah, I played it off screen. I put it into that video that I made. Yeah, lovely. And you can see the graphics were much better in that video. I've turned them down a little bit, and I've turned the bit rate down to GeForce now because I'm streaming as well. So I'm sharing out my internet, and it's running pretty well though, isn't it? No, David, you didn't. No. You should have watched the video. Did you see the video? See the part in the video, David, where I said you have to set the graphics up each time? So yeah, watch the video and you'll be able to improve the graphics once you watch the video. You played it on 1280 by 720. That's why it looked a bit shit, because that's the standard Steam graphical setup. And I did explain in the video that it doesn't save it, so you have to go in each time. Brightness is a bit low. Well, you've got dynamic. It could just be a bit of a dull day. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. Definitely Scud, yeah. It's kind of weird to me, but I think it looks fine. Yeah. Like I say, I could turn the graphics up a bit more, but I'm just pushing the internet then. Well, I've been subscribed to it since December of last year, Lawyer. Yeah, it's just a... Yeah, I've just left myself subscribed to it. Is this just for your games you own on Steam? Yeah, or library of games you play for free. Most of the free-to-play games on Steam are on this service, so you can play them as well. You know, like, I'm just trying to think of some examples. Oh, there's a train. Where's the train? Where's the train? It's bloody good though, isn't it? It is good. You got to admit it. To have this on your console, on your Xbox, look at it. Is I was so happy Monday and Tuesday to make the video just to show you. Fantastic. Now watch the video, David. There's plenty of information. I spent nearly 2 days making those videos. One was 10 minutes long, and I literally spent all day making that. And another was about 7 minutes long, and I spent all morning making that, trying to flush out every detail for you. So all you needed to do was watch that, and you'll get all the information all in one go. I'll tell you what I might do in a minute. I might even, because there's 180 people in, should we watch our video together? Should we watch that video together, and we can talk about any questions that we get along the way? Maybe we'll do that at the end of the stream, actually. We'll watch both videos together, and I can keep pausing them and answering questions as we go through. Maybe we'll do that at the end. It's not going to be a long stream, just about an hour or so. I just wanted to come on just to be here to answer some questions for people that are having trouble or interested in the service. Yeah, definitely, Richard. I mean, you know, yeah, you don't have to subscribe. You don't have to pay for GeForce Now. That part of it can be absolutely free, and you could pay all the play all the free-to-play games on Steam as well. It doesn't have to cost you an absolute penny. At the moment, American Truck, when I made the video a couple of days ago, American Truck was £3.74. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. If this was available last year, you might not have brought a PC. Totally understand, and that's why I wanted to get it out there as quick as possible to give people the option. There's 2 videos in the description. If you want to watch them, that will tell you exactly how to do it. In a minute, towards the end of the stream, I think we'll just watch the video together, shall we? It's not on console though, Scott. That's what I need you to understand. It's not on console. This isn't on the Xbox store. This is just streaming a service to get a PC game on your Xbox by using the Edge browser. Basically your internet browser. I'm playing this through an internet browser. Oh, lovely, David. Yeah, but definitely check those graphics, David, and watch the video, and you'll see what I mean. I think you'll be surprised as well. No, all Xbox will play it, because you are just Edmonds, because you are just streaming it through a browser. It's irrelevant. It won't look any better on the S, it won't look any better on the X, it won't look any worse on the Xbox One. It's just through the browser. Hey, webcam. Hey, the best girls in the world. In the world? Bloody hell, that's quite a claim, isn't it? But you can see this beauty of a game, and it is a beauty of a game. It's more than playable, isn't it? We're not having trouble with it. We're not having to keep pressing buttons to get it working. It's you know, it's all there, isn't it? Got the free one. Yeah, the if you are going to do it, at least try the free one, can't you? But yeah, if you are going to do it, you are going to get 1080p 60 frames through the paid for one, which is $8.99 a month. Again, I'm not sponsored, please don't. I was worried when I was making the video. That's why I had to say halfway through the video, I'm not sponsored here. This, you know, Nvidia hasn't contacted me. I'm not giving you a special link, so I get, it's nothing. It's just me helping you. But yes, it's $8.99 a month for the priority package, or 44 quid for 6 months. I mean, I suppose one way of thinking of it is 44 quid is about the price of one AAA, isn't it? You chuck AAA to play this for 6 months. You know, various ways of looking at it. Send me the girl's webcam. What, you only want their webcam? No, you don't have to. You don't have to download Steam. You don't. You just buy it. You just buy it, and then you carry on with the process, Jane. Yeah. Yeah, I think it is, Richard. Yeah. Exactly, goes. Yeah, that's the other thing. You know, you can use this on your phone. You can use it on a tablet. You know, this service we're doing now, it just so happens that we're playing it on the Xbox, which is great. But you could take this to work if you wanted to. You log into GeForce Now from your work PC, right? Your work PC might have no graphical capability at all, but you will have your PC at GeForce Now, so you can play it wherever you are. You can play it at work, you can play it at home. If you've got a PC and you're waiting for a decent graphics card, well, you can just get this service and get back playing, you know? I think it's great. Yeah, I think it's a great service. That is just what a sponsored person would say. Absolutely not. No, if it was sponsored, it would say top left, sponsored or paid for, you know, thingamajig. No, come on, Scud, you know me. Hello, Steve, how are you? And you haven't got to worry about the limitations of on the road or truck driver. Look at the mirrors. Look, we're not struggling with the mirrors. We're not struggling. It's fine, because we're playing a PC game. Any keyboard, yeah. Yeah, any keyboard, Paul. Just plug it in, bosh, done. And I've got all the DLC because it connected to my Steam account. So all the DLC that I've purchased is all in there. So we can drive forever. We can drive forever. Yeah, definitely, David. Yeah, like I say, you know. There's quite a few people here from even the early days of Truck Driver all the way through to On the Road. So I know there's an audience out there on my channel for this sort of stuff, so that's why I was excited to make the video. If you wanted to download mods, the only mods you'd be able to get working are from the Steam Workshop. So what you would do there is you would go to a browser on your computer or phone and look for the mods on Steam. And you have to press, it's a bit weird on Steam, you have to press subscribe to the mod, and then once you come back into your GeForce Now service, Steam will pick up and download the mod, and you've got the mod. Hello, Wildstar. What happens on the road? Have they done any more of it? Yeah, they've done more to it and fucking ruined it, yeah. We don't even need to mention On the Road now, do we? If someone says, oh, I'd love a decent trucking game on console, well, you can get the game that you want on console. You just got to do this service, you know? I do mention in the video that the more mods you have, the longer it will take to load. Your PC is in the elevator. Going down. Top floor, menswear. Yeah, even with the next gen, you just don't need it, do you? You just need this. Yeah, just need this. I think what I will do is I will do a video showing what the free service is like. I think I'll do that, and my experience with the free version of GeForce Now. You don't have to shout, SRAD, and yes, of course it will, yeah. The better internet you got, the more you can crank it up. No, it doesn't, Dills, and that's not that because the PlayStation 4 isn't powerful enough or anything like that. It's because there's a simple reason why not, and that's because it's got its own browser. It hasn't got Edge or Chrome. If it had Edge or Chrome, you'd be all over it. It hasn't, so you can't. Oh, well, there you go, Matt. Yeah. Yeah, of course, David. Yeah, I totally understand that. So it's one of them, and if you want it for free, you're going to have to get behind the people that are paying for it. It's just life, isn't it? You know, you can't have the same as the paid for free. They've got to take something off you, haven't they? 900 meg and 100 up. That's why I'm able to play this and stream to you in 2K as well. Have a quick watch through the videos, Michael. It will give you a lot of information in there. But at the end of this stream, I'm going to play my own video, so we can pause it after each point, just have a little chat, and I'll give you more information. That's what we're going to do. Does it still run at 60 frames? What, on the free one? I'm not sure. It gives 1080p 60 as a reason to upgrade, so I'm probably guessing not. Can you open up the Edge browser on? No, you can't. No. The PlayStation's got its own browser, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely, David. And I wasn't, you know, having a go at you. You know, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, try it. Yeah, even try it, like I said in the video, with the free trial of American Truck. Then you haven't got to spend a penny. All you got to do is waste a couple of hours trying to get it working, or 20 minutes if you watch a video. And, yeah, you ain't got to spend a penny. Not a penny. But don't forget, it's not a cut-down version. It's not an Xbox version. I can drive from here all across Europe, all up into Russia, everywhere. Yeah, full game. If I buy Heat 5 on Steam, does the multi-pro option still work? Yeah, I mean, as long as GeForce Now supports the game, what you need to do in your mind is take away that Xbox part. It's irrelevant what you're playing it on. It's a streaming service. You can stream it on your phone. You can stream it on a tablet. It's irrelevant. The only reason I'm quite excited about playing it on a console is the fact that you've got the controller already. You know, it's your games console. It all goes into one. But once you get GeForce Now, take the Xbox part out of the equation. It's unimportant that we're playing it on the Xbox ultimately, if you know what I mean. So the package I'm on is the priority one, the $8.99 or $7.50 a month if you buy 6 months. That's the one I'm on. That gives you 1080, 1080p, 60 frames, and you can play for up to 6 hours if you want to. I've never exceeded that, never. Can you still have pro mods? No, you can't have pro mods. The reason for that is you need to go into your files directory on your PC and put the files in yourself. You can't do that because you haven't got access to the PC. You've only got access to the Steam library. So no, you wouldn't be able to do that. GeForce Now, not GeForce One. GeForce Now works on iPhone. Yeah, it does, yeah. Are you playing on convoys? Not today, Carl, but thank you for your tip, mate. I appreciate it. There's a reason I'm not. Well, actually, there's a couple of reasons. One, it's a new save, so I've got no truck. Two, I'm already downloading the game, obviously streaming the game, and I'm streaming to you. If I open up a convoy session, that's going to just create more internet bandwidth. So, yeah. You no longer have to download... yeah, that's they have a streaming section, but if you want to download Forza, you download it. You don't play it online. Yeah. And Switch, no, that hasn't got Edge or Chrome. Yeah, you're still going to have to download the games that you want. There is a streaming service, but yeah, you're still going to have to download Forza if you want to play Forza. Yeah, soon, Dills. Yeah, soon. So we are going to finish soon, but I think at the end of the stream, I will put the 2 videos on, and I can stop them. We can chat, we can explain more. You can ask me questions at that point, and hopefully that'll clear everything up. Then you can just go away and sort of enjoy it, you know. Have you on Steam? Yeah, no worries, Carl. Thank you. You didn't need to do that again. I appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much. Are we? Yeah, we're over here, aren't we? What a game this is, though. What a game, you know. And look at the mirrors up. We've got the left-hand virtual mirror. We've got the 2 mirrors on the right. There's no you know, lagging or anything like that because you're not playing an Xbox game. You're playing a PC game. Do you know how to play Forza from an Xbox to your PC? Well, you just play it on your PC, don't you? You just it's PC compatible, so you don't need to do that. You just install it on your PC. You can play Microsoft games on PC or Xbox. I will do, Dave. Yeah, not in this stream, but yeah, I will do. What was you playing it on then, Gordon, before? It's really good on controller, isn't it? It might do, Stokies. Has it got Edge or a browser? Or Chrome? Or is it plastic? On the Road did have blank mirrors to start with. Yeah, that you know, that was a limitation of not only their programming, but a limitation, they said, of the Xbox One. Actually, it was all down to the Unity engine. Well, here you haven't got to put up with that shit, have you? Look at it. Look at the mirrors. Look at it. And there's 3 of them on there as well. And you can look around, and you've got all this shit going on, you know. And you've got fully licensed trucks. This is the way to go if you want to play a trucking game on Xbox. That's it. It's end of. Game over. It's done. Do I log into the Xbox app on PC? Yeah, just go to the store and you can do it from there. Yeah, it really does, Tim, and it's irrelevant what Xbox you've got either. It will run exactly the same as this on everything from the Xbox One standard to the Xbox Series X. It's irrelevant because it's just a browser. No, they won't do, Shane. No, they won't do. Oh god, you get music when you're late. That's not too loud, that music, is it? I might turn that down. Oh god, that is loud. Oh, bloody hell. Leave off. Bloody hell. Definitely S-Rad. We don't want that, do we? See, at this point you could plug your mouse in and do it. Where is the audio? Oh shit, where is it? I mean, it could be music. Let's try that. Yeah, exactly that, Stokies. Yeah, exactly that. But it works beautifully. And don't forget, I am streaming to you in 2K, so I'm really sharing my internet here. With downloading the game, well, not, I keep saying downloading, you don't download it, streaming the game from Nvidia and streaming to YouTube as well, all on one internet connection, so it's doing alright, it's doing fine. Oh, I turned the bloody thing on. I meant to do the on, but I pressed the other one. Yeah, it's a bit annoying that, isn't it, Mitchell? There's just no other way around it that I could see. Yeah, just no other way. No, Hunter, the steering wheel doesn't work, no. Definitely, yes, Rad. It's not bad though, is it? You know, like I say, it's if you had to jump through crazy hoops and, you know, keep tapping the keyboard at certain periods or doing silly things to get it working, I wouldn't have entertained it. But look, you can see I'm not doing anything, I'm just playing the game now. So yeah, that's when I thought, right, we need to make an involved video about this. Hello Glenn, hello Hunt. Do you control the mouse with the controller? Sticks, yeah, the sticks you control it with, yeah. With the analog sticks. So at the end of the stream I will whack up my video, both videos, because there's a lot of information there, and we can watch it together, and I can pause it after each section and ask you if you've got any questions. Alright, that's what we're going to do. Which is better in your opinion? What do you mean, Wise? Better out of what? How are you, Glenn? Good race last night, wasn't it? Really enjoyed that. Look at the old scenery changing now, look. Yeah, I mean, they recommend that you know, you wouldn't want to play Battlefield through it. You just wouldn't. Not really. Not really. Not unless your internet was absolute top notch. But a game like this, but like I tried to show you, I didn't know whether this demo was any good. You can see there's no lag. Look, there's no lag. It's surprising how little lag there actually is. Yeah, you don't rebuy it, lawyer. Random. Well, yeah, we know they should do deals, but they're not going to. They're not going to. Yeah, I was definitely expecting a good battle. I really fucking enjoyed that race last night. It was so good. So good. Yeah, it is, Peter. Yeah. And just a level of detail as well. And it can take you all over Europe. I mean, for Xbox players that have been from the outside looking in all this time to Euro Truck, to be able to actually play that now and spend 4 to 5 hours driving from one side of the map to the other, it's fucking epic, really, when you think about it. Well, when you look at the options you've got, truck driver, 5 minutes from one side of the map to the other, Euro Truck, on the road. Oh, terrible what they've done to that game. They've absolutely strangled it. Or you can jump on this. Well, I know what I'd be doing. No, hun. It's just on Xbox. It won't work on PlayStation, unfortunately, because you haven't got Edge or Chrome. Pretty impressive, isn't it? I love it. I think it is, yeah, I think it is, Peter. Let's do third person for a little while. Hello, Ghost, how are you? Thank you for all coming in, by the way. I just thought, after the couple of videos that I've made and the thousands of comments, I thought I would come on and just to answer some questions live about it. And then I think what we'll do is, because people are still coming in and going, well, how do you do it? I think what we'll do is at the end, I know it's a bit weird, but we'll watch my video together, and I can keep pausing it at different times, going, you know, have you got any questions? Do you need anything sorted? Hundreds, Shane. Yeah, hundreds. Yeah, don't underestimate the controller on this, though, Beard. Yeah. Hello, Pelvis Shaker. Yeah, don't underestimate the controller. It's all right. I don't know where we're delivering to, actually. Where are we delivering to? Only to Paris. Yeah, just to Paris. Yeah. Let's have a look at the world map and show you what you've actually got on this. It's crazy. How do we do that with the map? That's a good question. Oh. No, don't do that. Oh, don't do that. And don't do that. Yeah, see, that's where you probably have to get the mouse out. Ooh, how would we do that? No, it's not there. That does that. That's not doing it. That's not doing it. Whereas we could, and you can get a mouse for £1 on Amazon. If you plug the mouse in, 2 seconds, then you've got full mouse support. It's a bit weird though, because you've got the mouse, as you can see, like the bigger thing. I don't know in Edge if you can actually turn that off. I need to look at that. But you've also got the in-game cursor. Concentrate on the in-game one. That other one is a little bit weird. But now, of course, we can get all features of the game. Look at what you've got though. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it? And this takes hours to drive from one side to the other. Absolutely hours. Look at that, look. Humongous. Absolutely huge. And you've got these little islands as well. You haven't got Iceland because that's a Pro Mod upgrade. But yeah, this is what you've got. The reason I unplugged the mouse... the reason I unplugged the mouse is I can't seem to get that off the bloody screen. So it's either put up with that, which I don't want to, or I just unplug it when I'm done. It's huge. If you have it on disc, no, because that would be an Xbox disc, wouldn't it? Xbox disc doesn't work on PC. Right, so we will stop soon. Why is it turning me up there to go all the way round, I wonder? Did I take a wrong turning? That's why it's not working. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, exactly, Browner. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And ATS at the moment, I don't know if it's still on sale, but ATS is £3. £3. Right, lights. Let's no. I was just going to do that with my bloody in-game mouse. Right, let me plug that back in because I need to know what the light button is. I can't remember. And you can assign it to what you want, of course. Right, so let's close that. Don't worry about the big mouse. Concentrate on the little one. That's what we've got to do. Right, options. If YouTube didn't be a thing, what job would you do? No, I already have a job. I've got a job. I've got 2 jobs. I've got this one and another job. Yeah, I don't just sit here on my arse playing games all day. Keys and buttons. We want lights. And you can set this up on the controller. You can set it up on the keyboard. I'm looking for... There you go. Light modes. Oh, joypad left. No, no, no. We don't want that. Oh, it's L. No, it should still work. Okay. Because you can use the keyboard and the mouse. Yeah, not very good lights, are they? Bloody hell. Oh, I'm going to have to unplug the fucking mouse again. Bear with me. There might be something I can link into. There might be a setting on Edge to not have that big mouse shown. Yeah, lights are on. They're not very good though, are they? But thank you for all coming in. Do appreciate you being here. Hopefully this is giving you a little idea that you can play American Truck and Euro Truck on your Xbox now. Why not? Give it a go. No, it doesn't work with Will, no. Late night tomorrow, yeah. I'll play it in the morning. I know, it's, yeah, that has actually happened. We won't finish this job. I just wanted to come on for an hour. In fact, should we do that now? Should we do that? Should we do that now so we can... Let's finish up with driving. You know it's working now. I've sort of shown that to you. Should we watch the videos together so we can go through some points? Should we do that? What do you think? You can bring up the on-screen controller. Yeah, it wouldn't be brilliant though, would it, to play it like that? Wonder how patches work with this as you're not installing them. It would just download from Steam in the background. Wouldn't be any problem at all. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Right, let's sod that off. Because, you know, we've done that, haven't we? Let's get to some information for you. Yeah, I can't wait for Forza. Like I say, though, Forza on my channel is going to be about meeting up, car meets. It's going to be about cruises. It's going to be about showing off your colours and your body kits and your cars. It won't be necessarily just, right, who's racing? Let's have a race. Who won that one? I did. You didn't. Right, okay, yeah, let's do another race. No, no, no. I want more out of it than that. Do you know what I mean? I want more out of it. So let's get rid of that. Let's watch these bloody videos. Okay. Right, let me get my first one up. I know it's a bit weird watching my own video with you, but it will make sense. It will make sense. We don't want to watch the adverts, do we? Yeah, I'm not interested in just racing. we'll do our racing. We'll do our racing off on our own, and we'll come in with our Ferrari. We can have like a fast Ford meetup, a classic meetup, a Ferrari meetup, a supercar meetup, a four-wheel drive meetup. There's loads of stuff we can do with it. Yeah. Are the right? Let's do this rather than answer questions that we're probably going to get anyway. Let's get this up. Let's do this. Let's watch myself. Okay, let's put that there. Bosh, look, there's two of me. Look, he's good, and he's so helpful. This geezer, I love him. Right, let's do that. Right, are you all ready? We're gonna go through, and we're gonna chat. JDM, yeah. Are you up for stuff like that? You could do some cruises themed like the 80s. Absolutely, yeah. You needed a warning. Right, let's put that up. Because I can pause it at each section and make sure that you fully understand everything. And then, if anyone wants any more questions, I can pass them to this video. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Simulator on your next-gen Xbox Series S and X. So let's get on with today's video. Yes, you heard me correctly. We can finally play a decent trucking game on our Xbox. There's a few steps to go through, and I'm going to show you all of those steps now and everything you need to know to play American Truck Sim on your console. There's two videos as well. This video is going to be a... This one concentrates on American Truck Sim, but don't worry, there's another one coming that shows Euro Truck and answers some more questions from this one. A fairly simple tutorial, just letting you know the steps that you have to go through to get this process working. For example, I explained about setting up a Steam account, but I don't show you in detail how to do that. Most people know the basic steps of setting up an account, and it would make... I didn't mean most people know the basics of setting up a Steam account, because you probably don't, but it's no different than going in, choosing a username. It's just a standard fill in the form account to get yourself a Steam. That's why I didn't show it. This video too long if I was to show you every single aspect. I'm here giving you the basic details to let you know that this process can happen Double vision. And how it's going to happen. If there is enough interest in the comment section below for a much more detailed version of this video, I'll be more than happy to make it. I will. The first thing that you're going to need is a Steam account. This is absolutely free of charge. Right, so if you go to Steam, over on the right there, you can see Join Steam. I don't know if you can see my mouse moving. Yes, you can. So over on the right there, you've got Join Steam. Obviously, all you need to do is click Join Steam, choose a screen name, your address, payment details if you want to. It's just a simple Steam account. It's absolutely free of charge, and you don't even have to... I mean, next time you've created the account, you'll come in here and log in with your details, and you'll buy American Truck or Euro Truck. That's the only time you need to do anything with Steam outside of GeForce Now. To set up, it can be set up through the browser. You can do it all through the internet, or if you've got an old laptop or PC, you can set it up on there. But you will need a fully functioning Steam account. The next job to do is, through that Steam account, is to purchase American Truck Sim. So, like I say, you would log it once you've clicked Join Steam. Then you'll get your email for confirmation, and then it will give you your email, your screen name and your password. You would log in, and then you just search like you would any shop or any store. You'd search for American Truck or Euro Truck, and you can see there at the bottom of the screen, add to cart. So you just buy it. It's £3 at the moment. You just click add to cart, and it would go through how do you want to pay, all the usual stuff. Nothing technical, nothing to worry about. Do you want to pay PayPal? Do you want to put your credit card in? It's all safe. You just got to pay it. It's not a problem. Simulator. The game itself is £3.74 currently on Steam. They have got a package where you can buy the base game and all the DLC for around £12. All you need to do is purchase that and add it to your Steam account. Now, what I mean by adding it to your Steam account, I think Jane is trying to download it. You just buy it. All you've got to do is buy it. That's all you need to do. Maybe I should have made that a little bit clearer. All you need to do is purchase it, and then that's the last... If you only ever want to play American Truck or Euro Truck, that's the last interaction you'll have with Steam. You never have to log in, you never have to do nothing, because then we move on to GeForce Now. So all you need to do, there's 3 steps here, isn't there, in this one? You create your account, you log into your account, and you buy the game that you want to buy. That's it. That's all you have to do. Don't overcomplicate it in your mind, because GeForce Now, which is the program we're going to come on with, that's the one that does the talking to your Steam account for you. All right. Does nothing when I press. No, it asks me to register. I don't get it. Okay. Why would you pay for? Oh yeah, that's Forza Horizon. How can I buy Euro Truck on Xbox One? That's what we're doing now, Norsk. I'm showing you now. Yeah. Is it on sale for £3? Yeah, as I just showed you. Right, let's go. If you wanted to try this process with no cost at all, there is actually a demo for American Truck Sim, which is absolutely free. You'll still need to go through and create your Steam account. So if you're trying to do it with no cost, still the 3 steps. You're creating an account, you're logging in, you're not buying American Truck, you're just pressing the demo button. It'll download a free demo. No cost associated at all. Account, but once you've created that, you could, if you wanted to,
yes,
just
Richard,
add the demo to your Steam account. Next up is to go to the GeForce Now website and set up an account. This is going to be same thing. GeForce Now, it will say log in or create account. At this stage, just create the account. Get your screen name again. Everything you sign into these days wants you to have some kind of nickname or screen name. Very easy. Nothing different than applying for an email account. It's just name, address, phone number, date of birth, all that stuff. And that's at GeForce Now. The link is in the description of this video, actually. But if you just search for GeForce Now, you'll find it. The hub between your Xbox and your Steam account. This is how you're going to play it on the Xbox. So that's what I really hope that people would understand what I was saying there. You've got your Xbox or your browser. It could be your phone, right? It doesn't matter that we're on the Xbox. It could be your phone as well, but this is your Xbox. In the middle, you've got GeForce Now. That's a virtual system. You're renting a portion of a PC, God knows where. It's irrelevant. You're renting a service, and then that talks to your Steam. There's 3 little connections. There's your device. There's the virtual PC from GeForce Now, and there's your Steam account. GeForce Now does the work with your Steam account, and all it does, it just sends it to a browser, an internet browser. You know, like the Xbox wasn't processing that game. It didn't. That's why it was lovely and smooth. You're only viewing it. The thing that's doing the processing is GeForce Now. That's what you're paying for. Sign in, set up your account, and then we move on to pricing options. So like I say, the GeForce Now is going to be the hub between your Xbox
I'll let you
and
listen
your
to this bit
Steam
because it's
account.
about the pricing.
GeForce Now is essentially a PC that you're renting from NVIDIA
No, it doesn't
to
rent
host
them,
your game, and we're going to view it through the browser on the Xbox. There are different packages available.
Right, I'll shut up now,
They do a
'cause he
free
explains
option.
it.
So if you're trying to do this process for free and add in your American Truck Simulator demo for free, this process to get up and running won't cost you a penny. The free one, you get a fairly basic PC, you get standard access, so you may end up waiting in a queue for a slot on the NVIDIA service to play your game. There is a limitation of the free account, and that is you can only play in 1 hour sessions, but it is free. At least you can get up and running.
Yeah, definitely,
and see what the
Shane, yeah.
service is like. The next package is called Priority. Now this is a much better PC to stream from, because don't forget that is essentially what we're doing. We're using this service to stream the game to our browser.
He's good, isn't he?
On the
He is
Xbox. So
good.
you're
He
getting a
did think
much
about
better
this.
PC to stream from, and if you play a game with ray tracing, it will support that as well. You won't have any queues with this one. You'll be able to get straight on
if
and
only
play
I
the game
knew,
whenever
you know.
you want to. It's got a 6-hour session length cap. I mean, that's going to be pretty much enough for everybody, and like I say, you're going to get better quality through this as well. So if you do the free one, you're not going to get the full 1080p at 60 frames a second. You're going to need the Priority package to do that, and really, if you are going to do this service, that is the one I recommend, purely because you don't have to wait, you're not capped at an hour, and you can stream at 1080p 60 frames a second. That works out to $8.99 a month, or you can buy 6 months up front at $44.99. That makes it equivalent to £7.50 a month. So that you can do the free one. It only lets you have 1 hour sessions, but you can log straight back in, and it does, like I say, on the Priority one, it does where are you? It does sell it up to you up to 1080p 60 frames, so I'm only guessing that the free one doesn't do that full resolution. In a minute I go on to discuss this one, but I don't think this is any good for browsing. I think you have to actually install that because it says PC and Mac. So the one you want, or the best one for you, will be this one. That's $8.99 a month or $7.50 if you're going to pay for 6 months up front. Entirely up to you, but you can just use the free one. Shadow is good. I used to promote them, or I made a video on Shadow. That my interest here is the fact that, you know, it's a gaming channel, so I'm looking at it from play Euro Truck and American Truck on your Xbox. You can't play Shadow on your Xbox. You need a PC to be able to play Shadow, really, don't you? You can view it on your phone, but again, you need to plug things in. You need a PC to play Shadow. You can't play it on the Xbox. Well, if you've got a PC, it sort of eliminates what I'm trying to put forward here, is the fact that you've got your Xbox under your telly, you can play Euro Truck on there with minimal effort. That's what I'm getting at here. Seems a little bit unethical. What are you talking about, SS? What are you talking about? You come up with this yesterday. Oh, why would it be unethical? They do an RTX 3080 package as well. That's £90. So I wouldn't worry about again, this you're getting one. a much better PC with a 3080 in there, and you can stream up to 2K 120 yeah, $8.99 a month. But like I say,
Priority.
for this process, I recommend the Priority account. Now, I must just make it clear, I'm not sponsored in any way, shape or form by NVIDIA or anybody in this video. These are just my humble opinions and advice for what you're going to need to get this process working. Every game that's on the GeForce Now service has to be authorized by the people that are on there. So Euro Truck, American Truck, they've all authorized their game to go on GeForce Now. Sony have been very clever to, for example, Death Stranding is available on GeForce Now, but if you log in through your Edge browser, you can't, because they know that Xbox would suddenly have a PlayStation exclusive. So it's down to them. I don't know what you're talking about, because each game has been signed off by the developer. Yes, we want your game on our system. You've decided what package you're going to subscribe to on the GeForce Now service. You need to log in, and if you scroll, so again, creating the account and logging in. All right, that's the most important one. All the way down on your Xbox. I'm on my Xbox now, so if we scroll all the way down until we get to cloud gaming on all your devices, we need to click play now. I enhance that description in the next video, so if you're having trouble where you click play now and it keeps taking you back to the pricing options, I've got the answer for that. Alright, I've got the answer. The very first time you log in, you're going to need to come over here to the right to attach your Steam library to the GeForce Now. Right, this is now we're starting to put the pieces of the jigsaw together, right? You've made your Steam account, you've purchased American Truck or Euro Truck, you've come across, you've signed up, because you don't need to install GeForce. GeForce isn't something you install. We're not doing any you don't understand SS. I tried to explain this to you on the comment section. You're not understanding it, so yeah. Pieces of the jigsaw. Steam account, you brought your game, so your Steam account's all ready to go. Then you're logging in to GeForce Now. Now it needs to know what Steam account, so that's where you go over to the right there. This is where you're going to need the keyboard as well. You go over to the right and tell GeForce the details of the Steam account that you set up earlier. Can you see what it's doing? It's putting those links together. You know, the three items that we spoke about. Your device, GeForce Now in the middle, the Steam account. The GeForce Now needs to talk to the Steam account, doesn't it, that you made earlier, so you'll log in that way. Service, because then we've got three items. You've got your Until Xbox then it doesn't know your Steam. Edge browser. In the middle you've got your GeForce Now streaming server, and then you've got your Steam library where it's going to get your games from. So log in and attach your account to the GeForce Now service. That's just a simple case of clicking that drop down arrow and it will say to you, what's your Steam account that we're looking at. You put your details in. Simple as that. One important thing just to add at this stage, you are going to need a keyboard of some sort, probably plugged
a mouse
into
as well.
your Xbox. I've got this old one that I found in the loft. It doesn't need to be of any brand or quality. You can just plug it in. The reason you're going to need that, you're going to need to sign in with your username and password for your Steam account that you set up early. You can't seem to do that through the Xbox. Yeah, you need the browser.
keyboard.
You need a keyboard plugged in. It does also mean that the browser on your Xbox supports keyboard and mouse. So if you want to play a PC game that's keyboard and mouse, you can do that on your Xbox, but you will need to borrow, beg or steal don't steal a keyboard to get this process working.
I haven't watched this
Connected
before.
your Steam account to the GeForce Now streaming service, and especially if you're following along for the very first time, you will only see American Truck Simulator in the games list because that's the only one you've purchased. So you can see other stuff in my Steam library. Some of this I've purchased, some of I haven't. Guardians of the Galaxy, I don't own that, and you'd click it and you could buy it from GeForce Now if you wanted to, and it'll just add it to there, or you can go across to Steam, add it and pick it up through GeForce Now. So there's plenty of other games on here, but you know, my task is to tell you about American and Euro Truck, but there's loads of stuff on there. If you have got a Steam account with lots of other things on there, you will see those as well. Now, not every PC game is going to work. For example, I can't seem to get Euro Truck Simulator 2 working.
I don't know what the problem
That's why
was,
we're
but forget
concentrating
that.
this video on American Truck Simulator. So go ahead and press play. Now, once you press play, it will load the game in. If you've gone for the free version of the GeForce Now service, it may put you into a queue at this stage, but it only takes a few minutes. When you load it in, it will give you this message and say your rig is ready. Continue to game in full screen, because you may have noticed that up until now we've been actually using it in the browser, but now we're going to go into the game in full screen. So click. So just to reiterate, if you go for the free one, it's at this stage it might say you're in a queue, because that's part of the free one. The people that pay get priority. The ones that don't might have to wait 10 minutes. I don't know. I haven't got a free account, but you have to let me know if you've tried it. Yeah, so you might be in a queue, but it will tell you the countdown, what position you are, and you just click continue. Click continue. Once you click continue, you'll notice some stuff happening with your Steam account on screen. This is GeForce Now connecting to your Steam account and getting ready to stream that game to your Xbox via the Edge browser. So you can see there, you saw the little Steam icon in the background. Even though you haven't got Steam installed on your Xbox, you can see it working in the background. The three items, remember, your device, GeForce Now in the middle, talking to your Steam account. That was GeForce Now talking to your Steam account and opening up a session of the game for GeForce Now to stream it back to your device. It's just three items. It's not complicated. Now, one important thing to note at this stage and to keep in your mind, and this is probably the most exciting fact as well, is that this is not an Xbox version of American Truck Simulator. What you're loading now is the full-fledged PC version of American Truck Simulator with all the options, all the maps. You can add DLC. It will all work through GeForce Now. Then we get to my first and real only annoyance of the GeForce Now service, particularly in relation to the priority package that you pay for at $8.99 a month, and that is it doesn't save your graphical settings each time you end the game. It will save your game progress through the Steam Cloud. You won't lose any progress at all. In fact, you can go from your Xbox to your phone to your PC and just carry on. That part of the system is great, but it won't save your graphical settings. You will need to, each time you load up American Truck Sim, or indeed any game under the priority package,
go to options.
You will need to go in and just set your... So, how annoying. You're paying for the service, but they want to try and penny pinch a little bit more money off you for you to save settings. So annoying, and out of principle, I wouldn't upgrade based on that. So what you need to do is every time you go into American Truck and Euro Truck and any other game that you get through GeForce Now, you just need to go in, because this is set as standard to 1280 by 720, which is a terrible resolution. That's 720p. So I've had a couple of people say to me, yeah, it works all right, but the graphics are shit. Yeah, you didn't watch the video, did you? You need to put this up to 920 by 1080, 60 frames, put all the rest of it up to high. Bomb, the graphics you've just seen you'll get, but you do need to do that every time. The graphical settings up. Now you're renting quite a good PC from the priority package, so particularly in American Truck itself, you can go in and set everything as high as it will go. It will manage that quite nicely. Take it no problem. It is a small annoyance, but it only takes a few minutes. Oh god, who put an advert right there? Oh, Nathan! Oh, £200 a day? Oh, fuck off! So the big question is, what does it look like? What does it play like? Is it worth doing? Well, the answer is yes. As you can see,
this is American Truck.
I'm on my Xbox, but I'm actually playing. At this stage in the video, I've got people leaving comments going, "Nah, that's green screen. You're total bullshit. This does not work." a fully fledged PC simulator. I think it's a great way to play
Look
the
at it,
game.
though.
And everything
good,
is
doesn't
here.
it?
And as I say, it isn't a cut down version in any way. Everything is here. You've got all the trucks, all the maps, all the views.
Everything.
You can go in and use that keyboard that you used earlier. You could use that to assign things like lights and wires.
He was interested in money like that.
Sort of stuff.
Go and speak
You've
to
got all the
Nathan.
views that you would have. You've got the map. It's pretty exciting.
I
really
get a little bit excited.
about
Look at the
fact
plane
that
in the background, all
Xbox
little
players
things
can
that you
now
don't
play
get
American
on Xbox.
Truck Sim. And yes, there is a few sort of hoops to jump through, but I don't think they're particularly big hoops, and there's not a huge amount of cost involved. I do recommend getting the priority package because you are going to get that 1080p 60. But yeah, I think it's a really exciting way to add value to your Xbox, your next-gen Xbox. And I just think it's great. And once I've got it all set up, I thought I'm going to have to make a video about this.
Well done, lad.
And also the Steam account and the purchase of American Truck Sim isn't going to go to waste. For example,
Oh, yeah, look,
if
he's
you're
behind me,
thinking
isn't he?
about
Look.
getting a PC and you just want to try it out,
Oh, God.
you can certainly do that. But if you do end up getting a PC,
Woo!
you can use
Shut up,
that
you old
exact
git.
progress,
Stop
that
fucking
exact
keeping on.
purchase, the same Steam account to play on a PC. So it's not a wasted process, and I actually think it's pretty good.
Right, so just to reiterate what I was saying there is, like SS said, oh, you never own it. Well, you do own it because you've got to purchase it. And that Steam account, say for example, like I just said here, you're doing it for a bit of a test. And in 6 months' time or a year's time, or even for Christmas, you get an Xbox, you get a PC, and you haven't got to go and get another Steam account and buy the game again. You'll just log in on your PC, and away you go. It's nothing wasted at all. There's no waste in this process. American Truck Sim is a very large game, especially if you get the DLC, and this video isn't about sort of a tutorial about American Truck Sim. You must already be sort of interested if you're already watching this video. So we're not in a particularly lush part of America on the map at the moment, but once we get into the towns, you know, it does look really, really nice. You can see the frame rate is there. I'm very, very impressed. Why is it
Very
double?
impressed.
Because
it works very well with the
two of
controllers.
us.
You can
We're
see
watching
look,
a video at the
precise
moment.
movements. I haven't tried it with the Xbox steering wheel just yet. I will do that in a future video, but it works really well out of the box on the controller. And like I say, I personally would use it in conjunction with that keyboard plugged in and go into the options and assign everything like your different views to maybe different numbers on the keyboard.
look at the
etc.,
frame
like
rate
your wipers.
in the top right mirror,
But
though.
yes, it's
Lovely.
it's a very, very cool experience to be able to play a PC game on your Xbox, and it's playing properly. And as I say, it's not a cut down version.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
Anyway, look at the mirrors, the resolution, everything is as it should be without the need to purchase a PC. Streaming GeForce Now through the Edge browser is in beta, so hopefully as
Hopefully
it
it will
goes through
get
its
better.
beta process, it will improve and it'll add more features and more games. Like I said earlier on in the video, Euro Truck doesn't seem to work at the moment. As soon as it does, I'll make
it
another
worked.
video.
I sorted it out.
Like I said at the start of the video, I wanted this to be a fairly basic process, step-by-step process of what you need to do and in what order you need to do it. Once I gauge in the comments section below what people are having trouble with or what you want to know more information
Which is what we're doing
about,
here, really.
I can make a further video in more detail, but I think there's enough there in this video.
Right, now we're going to watch
Why
the
should
next
you
one,
invest
okay?
in stocks?
Shh, we're going to watch the next one now, which is American Trucks. It's shorter, but it's got some tips that I've learned since that video.
And local stocks.
Hello everyone, welcome to GameTechUK and some more trucking on your Xbox. Popping up top right of your screen, if you haven't already seen my previous video, I show you all the steps you need to take to get American Truck Simulator working via GeForce Now on your Xbox Series S and X. In this video, using them steps, I'm going to show you, because a lot of people thought it was just the next gen that could do it. It's not. All Xboxes can do it. Euro Truck Simulator 2 working on the Xbox One.
You look
So
tired,
let's
mate.
get on
Go and have a
with
fucking
today's video.
rest.
Before we get on with the video, I just want to cover a few points that have arisen from my previous video. People that are getting into difficulty with things. I've got a few things to answer first before we move on to Euro Truck Simulator 2. I've had quite a few messages from people saying that they're having
Right,
trouble
this is important.
launching the GeForce Now service. They say every time they click play or play now, it goes to the pricing options, even though they've already chosen an account and they're logged in. I have actually found that myself a few times as well. And the way that I get in, guaranteed every time,
This is
to go to
important.
your account, Go across to GeForce Now and you'll get a summary of your account, but if you scroll all the way to the bottom you'll see these quick links. If you choose download apps, I know we're not going to download an app, but if you choose that link, if you scroll down just a little bit you'll see browser experience. The one you want is Edge. Click launch and you'll get straight into the service. That's important. I've had a lot of people say to me, and I experienced it myself as well, you click it and it just keeps going back to the price options and people are just getting confused. So if you follow that, you'll get in every single time. One of the limitations of the GeForce Now Priority package, as I detailed in yesterday's video, top right of your screen, is the link for that, is the fact that it doesn't save your graphical options once you leave the game. So every time you load the game up, the first thing to do is to go into the graphical options
Good old cup of tea.
And set everything up as high as it will go. So you want to choose the resolution as 1920
so you can turn
by
everything
1080,
up on
and
this game.
basically everything else you want to put on high or ultra. But don't forget to click apply. You must click apply, and it will ask you if you want to change. That's another important one. You must click apply at the bottom. Don't just go back up to the X because it won't save it. You have to click apply to get those better graphics. Of course we do. You click yes, and now you've got the higher graphical settings. And of course, you're not limited to just the base game. Any DLC that you buy or map extensions through Steam
I got you, Richard.
all work through this system. You can see that I've got, the Baltic Sea, Going East, Iberia. I've got all the DLC installed, lots of different extras and stuff. So you're not limited to just the base game. You can expand it, and it will all work absolutely fine. So again, I know I'm reiterating what this idiot's already said, but you don't just have to buy the base game and think, oh, if only we could do the DLC as well. Any DLC on Steam will work with this game. Any mod from the Steam Workshop will work with this game, again, because you've got those free items, your device, GeForce Now talking to Steam. As long as it's Steam compatible, you can go and buy the Baltic Sea, you can buy Going East and get all of that map that I just showed you a second ago. Mods also work with this system as well. You can see over on the right, I've got quite a few active mods. The mods that won't work are the ones where you have to gain access to the files and directories, such as Pro Mods. That Pro Mods won't work with this system, but anything you get through the Steam Workshop
stream to your phone,
you subscribe to, you can come into the mod manager, move over to the right, and you can have as many mods as you want. Just bear in mind that every time you load into the system,
GeForce Now
it will need to download the mods. So try and keep them to a moderate amount.
It's by NVIDIA.
Another thing that works perfectly, both on the American Truck and the Euro Truck Simulator 2 side, is Convoy.
It does
you
ace,
can go in and play multiplayer. It's irrelevant whether you're playing on Xbox or your friends playing on PC. It all works as expected.
Someone did just come up with a point though. Say you're on your Xbox, you've got the headset and mic for your Xbox. Would that work? I don't think the sound would go through because I don't think it will. Yeah, I don't think you're going to have voice chat through Steam on your Xbox. I think that could be a slight limitation, but there's always other ways around it, isn't there? You could set up a party on Xbox or whatever. I don't think that would work. A small way you can improve the game, this is dependent on your internet connection though, is to go to your account, go down to settings and come across to streaming quality. Now, as standard it will be on balance, but if you go to custom, want to have a look at this
and
option.
just make sure the resolution is on 1920 by 1080, make sure it's selected at 60 frames, and again, dependent on your internet, maybe put that right up and I've whacked mine right up, but for this particular stream, I put it down to almost half because I didn't want to swallow too much of the internet streaming the game and streaming to you as well. But, put all this right up to the right and just see how it behaves. The more, the better bitrate you've got, the sweeter the graphics will look. See how you get on. If the game starts lagging, you know you haven't got enough up and down internet connection to sustain that connection. But if it works, you're going to have improved graphics. So here we are. I never thought I'd say this, but I am playing Euro Truck Simulator 2. I think that actually looks a little bit better than what I was streaming today, doesn't it? Purely because, I wasn't streaming and I was able to turn the graphics up even more. But yeah, it's all good. Frames from the mirrors. You've got all the usual detail that we would expect from Euro Truck. It's really cool. Absolutely love it, and it's
look at the detail here. It's just detail that it's just detail that you're not used to on the Xbox, isn't it? Look at it. Look,
the fact that I normally play on steering wheel, and GeForce Now unfortunately doesn't support steering wheel at the moment.
I'd probably go with 11
so
at the box.
Maybe in the future,
yeah,
but
I'll probably
at the
go
moment
11.
I'm using controller.
As a fresh install, I'd go 11.
I haven't played with any settings for the controller. Look how precise it is. It's not twitchy. It's really actually quite playable. It really is. Yeah, it's really cool, and I'm so pleased to be able to make this video and yesterday's video to inform so many of you have gone out and installed it and are now
shut
enjoying
up, you
a
old
proper
wanker.
trucking game on your Xbox. It's made me it's made me very happy to experience this, and it's something I would definitely play into the future. Of course, I've got the PC and I've got the rig to play it on steering wheel.
Like I
but
played it today,
have
haven't I,
no
and enjoyed
problem
it.
playing it
All
like
good.
this at all. It runs well, the frames are all there. I've put all the details up to high and ultra as much as they'll go, because like I said in yesterday's video,
dear.
on the priority package, you're actually renting.
No, I'm
a
used to
fairly
watching myself now when I
well-spec
edit
PC.
and stuff. Doesn't mean
And
anything.
Euro
though.
truck and American truck can both take turning it right up, and it absolutely handles well. It really does. See, we've got the load there. I mean, it's so exciting to
Not
have
sure,
this
lawyer.
on the
Not
Xbox.
sure.
Still can't
Probably.
believe it.
Yeah, probably.
And yeah, it's really cool. Also, you can use the keyboard as well. Like I say, I do recommend getting a keyboard.
Yeah, so when I said earlier about using a keyboard, that's not wasted. That becomes part of the game as well. You know, when I would put my lights on earlier, I just press L on the keyboard. You can assign things on the keyboard or on your controller, almost have it as like a control pad in front of you.
To play the game, but I've put a few little bits on the controller. So, for example, up on the D-pad,
No, you don't have to map it.
changes all
Finds it
through
straight away.
the views. But what I've done is I've chose left on the D-pad to put me instantly into the cockpit. So, however we look, all I have to do, I don't have to scroll through the views now. I just press left on the D-pad and I'm straight back into inside.
There's so much you can
So
customize
basically,
on
I
this
mean, I
game.
don't use many views when I play it anyway. I only really use that
He
view
doesn't really play
and
trucking
pressing
games
left
much.
will put me
No.
straight back in. So they're the two views that I use anyway. But it's really cool. It's really cool. I love it. Hope this video was of interest to you.
So that's that. Let me just let's Bosh. Yes, this is me. I'm live, aren't I? Yeah. So I don't think Microsoft Flight Sim would be able to work, but haven't you got the old gen streaming for Xbox? So you can stream the new gen version on the old Xbox anyway, so I wouldn't worry about that. I'll do that through Xbox. Chocolate Hob. Yeah, so I think that's it, really, isn't it? I don't think we got much more to say about it, really. Oh yeah, do you love it, Jason? I do. Yeah, Max is mostly into racing, and yeah, if I was doing a new PC, I'd go Windows 11, but I've got everything set up just how I want it. I'm not going to get any advantage, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. How comes it isn't full screen? Yeah, just the way it is. Yeah, that's just Microsoft Edge has got it in this stream. I actually stretched it out to not have that, but yeah, you are going to have to put up with that black ring around it, unless there's a setting in Edge not to have that, but I doubt it. Right, that is it, everyone. I think that sort of zips up everything to do with getting American Truck and Euro Truck on your Xbox. Go and enjoy it, give it a try, see what you think. Fingers crossed Edge or Chrome comes to PlayStation, and then we can do exactly the same thing again. But that is it, everyone. I will see you sometime tomorrow. See you later, everyone.